You did it again. I can't believe you. You did it again, Madden. I've been telling y'all for the past few years, stop buying this game. This time, I'm gonna show clips of why this game is so freaking bad. Some of you guys have actually got on board with it with the hashtag NFLDROPEA. Keep that going, because these guys, I promise you, EA and the NFL are not going to do anything about it until we as the consumers stop buying this game. And it's kind of hard for everybody to get on board to stop buying this game when this is the only NFL game out there. The only football simulation game out there. It's the only one. So I can't say really knock people for buying it, but then again I can, because if you're buying the same thing, there's people out there every year that have an update roster, and you can just update your roster free of charge with an old game. All right, stop buying this game. Just stop. I'm gonna put some clips in here, and I want you guys to see how bad this game really is, okay? This time, I'm not gonna go over the features because I'm sure by now you've already seen them. It's a copy and paste game with one new mode, and that mode, it's not even good. Not even good. But people are eating it up. Mutt mode, don't even know why it exists. Actually, I do know why it exists. I don't know who plays it, but apparently people play it. So this is, before I start showing you guys clips, here are some options that I think the NFL should do. A, scrap the entire system. Start from scratch. Just get rid of it. You can keep Madden going as a pay to serve, as a service game that you do update yearly, update rosters. You can still make money off of this. You know what I mean? They can still make money off of it if they say, all right, we're not gonna come out with Madden 2022. We're just gonna update 2021, add a new few things here while they're rebuilding the game from ground up. So now you can rebuild the game from ground up. You can still be getting money from everybody because everybody's still going to play it. You can add a few little features to it. But like I said, it's not going to be good until they build this game from ground up. I'm talking about from like ground zero all the way up. Franchise mode still hasn't been touched in like 8 years. In 8 years, this game has not been touched. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys some clips of glitches, everything of why this game freaking sucks. Stop buying this game. Talk with your wallets. Stay away from this game, all right? I'll be back in a little bit. All right, everybody. So here you go. These are clearly perfect examples of what I'm talking about this year. Look at this. This is going to be a tip ball. Look at this. Tipped. And then this guy, it floats back 20 yards, and then the defensive lineman picks it. How is that possible? Here's another one. Ezekiel Elliott's post, he should be getting tackled. Nope, guy goes right through him. Or the animation doesn't even let the guy tackle him. That's how bad these mechanics are. And these are supposed to be real player motions. Look at this field in the yard. Come on. How can you play on this? How? It seems like every player is wearing white. This is probably, I don't even know how this guy even gained any yards doing this. I don't know. Here we go. The Super Bowl compares 4 years And look at it. The same thing except different camera angles. That is sad. This is what we're paying $60 for. Some of us even pay $70, $80, probably even close to $100. Come on, man. Look at this. This is sad. This is sad that this is what EA gives us. Here it goes again. Guy comes out of nowhere, out of sideline, hits this guy. Where did this guy come from? How did he even get out of bounds? He comes literally from out of bounds to tackle this guy. It's horrible. Here goes story mode. This guy plays for the Saints. And then look at this. A whole nother player in the locker room with a different color jersey. Come on, man. Then you got this. Fumbling in this game is horrible. Look at this glitch. He fumbles it, and then you can't even pick the ball up. This is what I'm talking about with this trash game. This game is so trash. Look at this. How is it possible? How is it impossible to pick up a damn ball? Come on, man. This is what we're giving EA our hard-earned money. And here it is, a damn floating phone. The phone is floating. Come on. Come on, you guys. Here we go again. Another fumble that can't nobody pick the ball up. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is what we're spending our hard-earned money on. Look at this. What? He threw it to the ground. Come on. Come on. If you guys are not feeling the type of way, you should. Look at this. This should be a pick. Oh, nope. Goes right through him. How? Look at this. The ball's on top of their freaking heads. The ball is on top of their head, and they're running all the way into the end zone. I would do the same thing, but guess what? You can't pick the ball up. You can't pick the ball up. You cannot pick the ball up. These guys are going to just stand there at one point. Look at this. Look at this game. This is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. This is the stuff that we are buying, paying our money, putting our money into. It's crazy. So there you have it. Now that I've shown you guys the proof of that, can you, how can you debate that this game is not bad? Madden 21 is the worst rated game, not only in Madden history, in Metacritic history, user review history. It's at a 0.3 out of 100. A point, not even a full point, 0.3 out of 100 with a Metacritic score of 63. This is the lowest rated Madden game, and it's finally time that people start telling this company, hey, we're tired of the bull. Your game sucks. Fix it. NFL, please get involved. This is the stuff that, I don't know, a couple of years ago when EA had the Star Wars license and then came out with Battlefront 2, and it had all those microtransactions in there. And guess what? That Star Wars community got involved, got Disney involved to where they took it out. They probably put it back in after a while, but they got involved and they got the big head companies involved. This is what we need to do as a Madden community to get this game fixed. This game has sold over 100 million copies since 2004. More from way before this game. Madden is literally 31 years old. This game, Madden, it was before it was called Madden. It used to be just NFL or John Madden. But this game first came about in 1989. how are some of those games, let's just say from 89, because they were on Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega, then they started generating to the PlayStation, Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis, and so on and so forth. But how are these games, let's just go back to when a lot of us really started playing Madden. Let's just say 2000, right? How is a game from literally almost 20 years, 15 years ago, way better than the ones now? If you go back and look at some of those games in the mid 2000s and early 2000s, you'd be like, hey, man, how did I play this game? Look at this. But those games are way better than the games we're getting now. Not graphic wise, obviously. Modes that were in the game from way back in the 2000s, they're putting it in like, oh my God, look what we did. The Pro Bowl's been in every single Madden football game since the 90s. The 90s. That's on Sega, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, the first PlayStation, Sega Dreamcast. Fuck, man. Like, what's going on? Why are we keep giving this company our money and they're not giving us anything to improve upon this game? There's no way Madden should be as bad as it is. And there's, sure, when 2K comes out, everybody's going to dump on 2K. But guess what? 2K has the association. You can go 80 years deep into that. That's the franchise mode. You can go years deep in it. It's got way more depth than the franchise in Madden. Way more. You can say, oh, they got the park, the neighborhood. They do. And honestly, you can say, oh, well, you don't have to buy the card packs for MUT mode. You could just play the game. Yeah, but what are you playing? You're basically just playing play now. That's it. In their franchise, that's all you're playing, just play now. You can't look and see what team these guys came from that was in years before. They put the Pro Bowl in there like, oh my God, it's brand new. But like I said, it was in there years before. X Factors, years before. Like, come on, you guys. We have to come together as a community to get this changed. If this is not proof of why this game sucks, then you are part of the problem. Please, please talk with your wallets. Stop buying this game. Stop buying this game. Like I said earlier, there are other ways for this company to make money and rebuild this game from the ground up. They can make this game a service game where they do yearly updates. They can change the stuff. Because I tell you right now, if you get this game on the Xbox Series X or the PS5, this game is going to look like crap. It's going to look like crap. And you want to know why? Usually when new generation consoles come out, sports games look like crap. Because guess what? They weren't meant for that system yet. You have to wait till a whole nother year to get the good stuff out of those systems. So when they come out this holiday, they're going to look like crap. Look like crap. Now everybody else is going to shit on them. All this game looks like crap, blah, 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 blah. That's because it wasn't meant for this game. Just like, let's look at Halo. Halo Infinite. They're putting it on the Xbox One. They were doing most of the stuff for the Xbox One. That's why when all that stuff about it came out, and it looked like, they were like, what the hell is this? Like, this, is that new gen graphics? No, those were Xbox One graphics. It wasn't meant to be on there yet. So they scrapped it. They said, hey, we're going to push it back. And now they're probably just going to release it exclusively on the Series X. Sorry, Xbox One users. Hell, I'm one of them. So if I want to play Halo, instead of buying it on Xbox One, now I have to buy it on the Series X, which I was going to do anyways, but still. That's beyond the point. Stop giving EA your money. If you play FIFA, stop. This happens with a lot of yearly release games, okay? Cannot stress this enough. It happens a lot with yearly release games. Let's look at all the yearly release games that come out. Madden, NBA 2K, FIFA. Basically every sports games come out yearly, right? Okay, now we got that way. Let's look at some other games that aren't sports games. Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed. Games like that, they're going to use copy and paste mechanics. All right, Call of Duty has gotten a little better because they have 3 different teams. They do like they'll do Cold War that's coming out this year. Then next year they'll probably do a Black Ops because they've been working on Black Ops since probably sometime late last year, right after they released the other one. So they have a rotation of teams. That's what Madden needs. That's what Madden, really all these sports games need. They need to tear down what they're using right now, rebuild it, come up with a plan to make these games service games. Because hell, okay, fine, it's a service game. Yearly updates, you've already paid the money for it. So hell, they can charge you an extra $10 to get the updates and whatever little colorful things they do for it. And then come out with a new game under a new engine, rebuilt better for everybody else. Can't stress this enough, you guys. I cannot. I hope you guys didn't buy this game, but if you did, let me know in the comment section what you think. Twitter's already telling everybody what they think. I'm not buying this game. I'm not. Last game I bought was 19, and I really didn't want to buy 19. I only bought 19 because all my boys wanted to play, and then I didn't even play them. I'm not buying this game until they can prove that, hey, we're doing better. And if they do better, I'll give them my $60, $70 for new gen consoles. Fine. But show me where my money is going. These guys have made billions. Billions. Madden has made over $4 billion since 2005 off this game. That's just football. Let's not talk about FIFA. And these MUT modes and all that stuff is just bringing in money. I don't know why people buy this game for the MUT mode, and then next year, everything that they paid for is gone. Until next time, when Madden 2020 comes out, I'll be back. Peace.